Ballechin.
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 Why Ballechin?
Why Ballechin? It was one of the original 7 Perthshire farm distilleries. And when I took over it here at Edradour, I wanted to make a peaty malt. Not to put Islay out to business or anything, but just to do something different here on site. Also, as an independent bottler, Islay whiskies were getting harder to find, so I wanted to have my own peaty or smoky sort of version.
So Ballechin is your Edradour, smoky Edradour.
Smoky Edradour, basically, yes. We were searching for a name for it, and I happened to pick up Barnard's book, and I opened it at the page with Ballechin, and it mentioned it being 4 miles south at Logie Rate, and it mentioned that Barnard had a large glass of peated malt. So I thought,
oh,
excellent.
well, perfect,
well, that's,
perfect, yeah.
The peat coming from the high moors above. So I reckon.
And this one that we're looking at is what?
This has been 100% matured in Burgundy casks.
Oh.
We put it into 8 different woods, and we're all going to do them. So as opposed to a finish, it's spent all its days in this Burgundy cask. It's not less than 50 ppm is our spec, 50 parts per million phenols. And if I remember rightly, this one was about 58 at the time, because making small quantities.
Very heavily peated, in other words.
It's very heavily peated.
Yeah.
Very, very heavily peated.
And bottled at
46%, sorry, unchill filtered. 46 unchill filtered.
And Burgundy matured. There's not much. There's not much pink in the. So the cask says European oak cask, refill, but seasoned or first used for maturing Burgundy.
Burgundy, correct. Doesn't that hit you? It's like bonfire. It's like ashes. Barbecue ashes.
Yeah, but there's medicinal notes there as well.
There's a slight medicinal note to it, yeah. And you also get this, you do get a kind of winey.
Well, I'm yet to get to the one. I've got carbolic on top.
Oh, right on top, yeah.
Oh, yes. The I'm taken back to my prep school, as a matter of fact. The sort of carbolic soap that we were forced to wash with.
Yes, that's right.
Red block, they would cut from blocks of
particular.
Or even that green fairy soap.
Ashes,
but it's all
ashes.
in the back. But it's all fruit in the front.
The fruit in the front of the Burgundy wine, yes. The fruit and the smoke actually combine quite well.
They do, don't they?
But it's definitely this day-old bonfire. You get the embers,
and then a return to the carbolic for me.
Smouldering wood, smouldering embered wood.
That's a very unusual sort of taste pattern. There's no acidity.
Nope.
Certain amount of sweetness, but these other more primitive flavors. There's a sort of fruitiness, and then the smokiness.
The sweet and the smoke go well together. Absolutely great. I don't know that it needs water, but we can put a wee touch in here just to see.
Drinks very well.
It drinks very well.
What did you say? 46?
46%, yeah.
It closes the nose. The water pulls the nose back.
You still get it. It actually dilutes the effect, I think.
It does. Similar. I mean, so it holds together,
but not as intense. It was better neat.
Drink straight.
Drink straight. It's absolutely.
That's interesting. I see. I have tasted smoky whiskey which has been finished, and it hasn't worked quite so well. But that's
100% matured though.
Yeah, of course.
It's been all its days in that cask. So. To me, it's fruity, smouldering, burning wood.
Fruity, and then smouldering,
and then bonfire.
And I would add carbolic.
You would add carbolic. I didn't get that.
I'm trying to work out the aftertaste. It's a most unusual taste overall.
It's definitely not Islay. It's got its own signature. Again, it's got the heavy oiliness and the sweetness, which what we tried to do actually was take the sweetness out. but you just can't do it. Which are different cut points and everything on it, but Edradour has this certain sweetness that's in there which you just cannot take out. You know,
Why would you want to take it out?
I felt it can be sometimes oversweet, you know, but actually sweet and smoke do go quite well.
In this case, they do. In other cases, not so well.
Not so.
The